Hey everybody, happy Monday. It is I, your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend Joe Seavey. Again, happy Monday, everybody. And Monday is always our Mechanics of Songwriting class. In a topic that we like to say, what makes a hit song a hit song? And this week is really kind of crazy because usually I go on Billboard to find new songs and new releases of new artists. But this month has been kind of crazy because there's been a sudden flow of artists from the 70s, from the 80s, like Van Halen and Fleetwood Mac and bands like that, that are back in the top Billboard charts. And so today, because last week we took a look at Eddie Van Halen because of his passing, but this week, we're looking at a band that's currently back on the Billboard charts, you know, and not only one song, they have like 5 songs right now. I don't know if it's a movie maybe their music is in or whatever. I don't understand the complete resurgence of why they're back in. I'm just happy they are. I mean, I love them. The band that we're looking at tonight is Fleetwood Mac, and the song that we're looking at is a song that came out way back when I was just a wee kid. The song is called The Chain. And I don't know how many of you guys know this song. I'm sure a lot of you out there do know the song, but there's quite a bit of people, I'm sure, who don't know the song. Fleetwood Mac is a band that were out, you know, predominantly very famous band out of the 70s. They had a lot of big songs. This song particularly that we're looking at is from the Rumors album. It was released on Warner Brothers, and it was released, here it is, February 4th, 1977. It was recorded in 1977. It was written by every member of Fleetwood Mac. Usually it's Lindsey Buckingham or Christy McVie or, you know, like Mick Fleetwood. This particular song was written by every member. It started out as a jam, is what I just read. It was written by Stevie Nicks, Lindsey Buckingham, Mick Fleetwood, Christine McVie, and John McVie. That is the entire group of Fleetwood Mac. So that's who's on the credits, too, of the songwriting credits. It was produced by Fleetwood Mac, Ken Callatt, and Richard Dashut. I don't know where it was recorded. I didn't look up where it was actually recorded. But this is one of those songs that, you know, one of those songs I talk about a lot on Mondays where it stops you dead in your tracks and forces you to just listen to it. Well, this song, The Chain, is definitely one of those songs. And I gotta say that Fleetwood Mac, even though I was more, as a kid, I was more into hard rock. I mean, I listened to everything from R&B to Motown. I watched, you know, I mean, I listened to everything. But because I was a guitar player at this time, I liked more guitar-driven music. And not that Fleetwood Mac wasn't. They were. But they were more like this mellower, you know, California sound kind of thing, like the Eagles were. And I love the Eagles too. I loved all that music. But as a kid, at that time period, I was listening to Black Sabbath and Aerosmith and Kiss. They were dominant on my playlists. But I gotta say, even with that diet of that kind of music at that time period, for me, Fleetwood Mac definitely made a huge impression on me. Especially in the song, The Chain. The mysticism of it just sounded beautiful. I mean, the instrumentation, not much instrumentation. There's not a whole lot going on, but their harmonies in the song are just beautiful. And then I read this, it started as a jam, this song, and then evolved from a jam, from them just playing around, and generally evolved into something that became incredible. So, all right, I'm going to stop talking right now because I'm going to play you the song. So here it is without further ado. This is Fleetwood Mac's The Chain. Man, what did you think of that song? It's just beautiful. The lyrics are beautiful, stunning. The harmonies are beautiful. That song has inspired me to write things, you know? Yeah, that song especially, not just that song. There's been many songs of Fleetwood Mac, but this song because we're talking about this song specifically tonight. This song has inspired so many songs from me personally out of the spirit of that song. Not, I didn't necessarily do a song that sounded like it, but the spirit, you know, went through me, and I wrote other things based on how I felt when I listened to The Chain. Stevie Nicks' voice to this day, just, she just kills me. And you know, there's a lot of history in Fleetwood Mac. Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham, of course, were in a relationship. This song is about them. This song is about, you know, I mean, can you imagine you're in a band with these people and you're not with them anymore, but you're still in a band with them and you're singing songs that are heart-wrenching music about your relationship, and you're not in the relationship anymore. That's got to be crazy to be on stage and recording this in the studio with these people. The feeling involved and the inner, you know, the emotional content intertwined between the music, the private life, the professional life. It's just, I don't understand it. It's mind-boggling. It's just incredible, though. I mean, like, when you think about all of that, you know, and part of knowing that makes the song even more incredible, you know. All right, guys, that is all the time we have for tonight. I hope you enjoyed this, and, you know, let me know what song you'd like to see me, you know, spotlight on these Mondays. All right, guys, that is all the time we have left. Again, this is your songwriting partner, your co-producer, and as always, your friend Joe CB signing off. I will see you guys tomorrow live on the Zoom class. So until then, I will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, peace.